We recording now?
You're live.
All right. So, yeah, this is FXBG Pirate Gamers. I'm the Madman. We're going to be playing something fun tonight. It's called Uncharted Waters for Sega Genesis. We'll get to that in a second. But first, I need to tell you about Danny's Pizza and Subs. Danny's Pizza and Subs is located here in Fredericksburg at the Lees Hill Center at 10657 Spotsylvania Avenue. And they have a 5-mile delivery radius from that location. So apologies to our listeners in Lisbon. Their hours of operation are Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, they're open from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. And on Sundays, they're open from noon to 8. It's always buy one, get one free pizza at Danny'sPizzaAndSubs.com. That's Danny's Pizza and Subs.com. Also, you can reach them by phone at 540-898-5008. Be sure to tell them that FXBG Public Radio sent you. We are also sponsored by Flashback Comics, located out of Woodbridge, Virginia. And they have tons of new comics, back issues, trade paperbacks, toys, and statues.
Lots of toys.
Lots of them. And they're located at 3112 PS Business Drive, just off of Smoketown Road. And they are open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. And on Sundays, they're open from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And be sure to tell Troy that FXBG Public Radio sent you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Uncharted Waters we're going to be playing tonight, and I don't know how many hours I wasted in the early 90s playing this game.
We're pirates. Tonight we're time traveling. We're time traveling pirates.
Absolutely. I love this game so much.
I really like
You
pirate
give me- I need
themed
control.
Oops, my bad. Controls relinquished. You have the helm.
All right.
I really like pirate games in general, and there were a bunch of good pirate games that have trickled through over the years.
Yeah.
I don't recall Uncharted Waters, but I didn't have Sega Genesis growing up.
Yeah.
My first pirate games were the computer ones, the Monkey Island.
Pirates. You ever played that Pirates game? It was called straight up.
I don't
Pirates.
think I ever played Pirates.
Okay. I'm just gonna go no a couple times because you can do that in this screen, and you may get more points. Like you saw, I got like 67.
You want a high bonus here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so.
Sarah 64 was a good one. Sarah 64.
All right, so let's go ahead and go with that. Sometimes you get like 120 or something like that.
What?
Yeah. I'm going to bump that up to 70. Too. Fine.
Very charismatic. Let's make him dumb. Make him super dumb.
All right, well, you can't like take points out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you can only add the bonus. So
Well, what's intel?
Intelligence.
Or don't give him any more of that.
Okay. So just bump him up.
No bonuses to wisdom or intelligence.
Okay.
Got to make it challenging.
The dumb madman. All right, buddies. Suave.
Super charismatic. Way brave. Beefy as hell. Oh, I love it. I like it.
All right, cool. What should we name our first boat? It's going to be our little rinky-dink thing.
This is the boat. The name of the boat.
Yeah. The name of our flagship, our first ship. It's crappy.
Is there an SS or is it no? Because it's not a. It's just a straight up.
They weren't using like SS until like the
Way later.
Well, late. I want to say 17th centuries, no, 18th century. Yeah, 18th century or something. I don't know.
Call her the Smug. The SS Smug.
All right. All right. Looks like you got things to handle over there. So. Yep, it's all good. Let's do this. All right, so I am Madman. He looks good. My ancestors were nobles. But anyway, I'm going to just skip this because the story is horrible and it's translated from another language. It is incredibly horrible. So this is your first port. This is your home port. This is Lisbon. And you start off with this ship, apparently left to you by your family, your father, I believe. And he died. He left the ship with apparently some crates of pepper on it, which I'm going to sell, and a couple pieces of quartz, which will give me a little bit more cash. Nice. That's usually the first thing I do. I forget how to go exit. Oh, there we go. All right. Now you see that ship right there? That's supposed to be my ship. I don't know if it's the same at every port or anything like that, but it's you can see its sails are different than these two ships over here. These two ships have 4-point sails, and this ship has 3-point sails, which is good if you're hanging along coastlines or staying inside, like the Mediterranean or something like that. It gives you more mobility. But where we're going to need 4-point sails. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and remodel. This is the shipwright.
You know what else about where we're going we won't need?
What?
Roads.
Yeah. So we're going to rig this ship. Now you can see the stats of the ship. You have durability, power, handling, cargo load, crewman. The guns, I have Culverin, which are like the longest range guns. And yeah. So 4-point sails will cost, 213.
Totally worth it, right?
Yeah. And because it's like, oops, nope, not guns, no. Oh, no. I forget. Okay, here we go. All right, not guns. Yeah, let's go to, I gotta back out one more menu. Fix the ship because it's a hand-me-down. Oops, I accidentally went out. All right, fix the ship. The smug. Hand-me-down, cost me another
Not
200.
bad. Could have been worse.
To fix it. All right, so now I'm going to go to the dock, and you can choose to sail. Oops. You can choose to sail. And it says I have 20 of each, water and food, and 20 men. And I can sail for 18 days like that. And so, no, we are not going.
Oops.
So, what I want to do is I want to transfer men. I keep backing out. Anyway, so...
Yeah, you're wanting the layout of the old Sega controller, and there's a weird...
Mm-hmm.
It's weird to not have them all in line.
Yeah. So I'm going to drop this down to 7 men. And that means I'm leaving 13 people here. See? Yep.
Now why are you going to be doing this?
I'll show you.
To reduce resource use?
Yes. So now I'll choose to sail. It says preparations are complete. Sail for 50 days.
Ah.
All right. So I'm going to take a risk. And I'm going to save the game right now. All right. Wait, I probably should go to... I'm going to go to the tavern here first. See if I can get me a mate. Because you need mates if you want to get, like, additional ships. And you get additional ships. You can get up to 5 ships. But, you can usually find some... Oops. I backed out again. All right. You get a waitress here and stuff like that. You can even play cards and blackjack in a minigame in the inns.
Marco.
Welcome to my crew, Marco. How about this guy? Oops, no. Not crew. I need mates. Okay. Fernando. How would you like to join
There was
my
something
crew?
in the air that night.
He doesn't like me, I
The
guess.
stars were bright.
Fernando. Let's gossip real quick. 30 gold. Oh, wow. Hey, that fella's trying to tell us something. He said, I read it real quick. It said, Lisbon is a good place to buy sugar, which is true. It is a good place to buy sugar. I'm going to tip the waitress because they'll start to like you after a while and like just start giving you information when you walk in. So it's good to tip your waitress. That's the point of tipping.
You know what TIP stands for?
I have no idea.
To ensure prompt service.
I gotcha.
When tipping was initially like a thing, it was usually done preemptively before you received your service.
Right.
To ensure prompt service. Hey, lady, give me a drink. Here's a 10 spot. Keep the change. That's supposed to be
I gotcha.
to ensure prompt service. That's where the term tips came from.
How about 91? Will you sell them to me for 91? No? Okay. So you can barter here at this port. And others, if you invest enough. But because where we're going is we're going into a place of history. All right? And so firearms is what's going to give us our greatest profit margin. So I want to see how many I can get. I can get 17 of them.
Well, you only have 25 slots, so that's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, I might just bump it down to 15 because there's 2 great commodities here, and that's firearms and sugar.
And sugar's a lot cheaper.
And you can control this market over time.
It's one of the programming of the game.
Yes. So I'm going to get 15 firearms and fill the rest to 10 of sugar because it's pretty cheap for sugar right now. All right. Now I'm going to save the game. All right, February 22nd. Quit game. No, okay. All right, so we're going to sail. Now, luckily, we're just a small ship, small crew, got very little stuff on board, so we're probably not going to be bothered very much by piracy or anything like that. But we are in Lisbon, Portugal. Now, if you know your geography, you know where you are. So here we are, and we're sailing the seas without a telescope or a sextant or anything. And so here, this port is Lisbon, and this map, this global map, is kind of at a kilter. So it's kind of at a weird angle to make it all fit, I guess, when they programmed it. So we're obviously going to go south, down around, obviously, like I haven't told you. I haven't told you where we're going. Portugal was the first Europeans to reach Japan. And so that's exactly where we're going. And so because they're the first people to reach Japan, they were they made sick amounts of money with the amount of like silver and other commodities that they brought from Europe.
Why can I not find Portugal on this map?
It's kind of at a weird angle. It's near Spain. It's like, what are you making a?
Oh, I mean, I'm looking at Lisbon. I see the starting point, but I don't see Portugal.
Oh, Portugal is a little small sliver of land on the Iberian Peninsula.
What's the port there?
Lisbon.
Oh, well, that's where we're leaving. Where are you going to?
I'm going to Nagasaki.
That's what
Nagasaki, Japan. So I just passed a port here. I think this one has nothing on it, so...
Is that Verde?
Yeah, Verde. I wonder if I have cash left, I might as well stock up on food. Blimey! This boat's empty. Oh, yeah, I might as well stock up. Whoop. Alright. I'm sure the food's like 20. The market doesn't change at these... Ugh. I have 28 gold left. I got to reach a port I can sell something at, and I think the San Jorge is the best market.
For ivory.
Ooh, that's a tricky purchase, though. Because it's not ivory. You know what kind of commodity in 1502? Oh, man, I did the research wrong. This is 1500. This is the time of, like, Vasco da Gama and stuff like that. Yeah. It's not ivory. It's
this is just what I see on the game map.
Yeah.
This is San Jorge's ivory. I don't know why.
That's what they call it in the game, but let's be honest, that's not what it was.
Oh, well, yeah. Are we talking historically, or are we trying to play the game?
Yeah. So, generally, I don't like... that's the port of Argan, I believe. You can get gold cheaply there, but the market rises real quick when you start trading there. And it's interesting. This game is so interesting because each port has its own market, and it develops independently as more you play the game. And it's kind of all based upon, you know, where you are, or what you spend and so forth, and the money. So, all right. So I'm going to port call here at San Jorge, and my sailing skill improved. That's good. All right. So it's still March. It's early. Got to worry about Africa, sailing around Africa during the summer because there's a bunch of storms. I don't know if you know that, but yeah, the currents really whip up during the summer. So let's see what we can sell here. All right, see, firearms are going pretty good, but I need the supplies, so I sell that. I'm gonna sell 5 of these. That gives me 1,200. So let's see, anybody in here? That's chill music, man. They got any mates here? Screw this, but there's not even a waitress. Gotta get my own drinks. Alright, oops. Restocking. Probably good on lumber. I have lumber, right? I think I do. Alright, let's bump that up to 113. Yeah. Yeah. And water. Let's check the lumber, though. 34. Oh, my goodness. 5 is good, I guess. All right, water. That's free, thank goodness. All right. And here's the thing, though, is like ivory doesn't even really sell that well for a good profit in Japan. So I could get gold, but gold's expensive right there. That's an expensive price for gold. Even the ivory is a little high. So I'm going to ask the shopkeeper, what are ye looking for today? Is this actual ivory or persons? It's a Sega Genesis game. You can't get that kind of information. So I'm going to assume it is just ivory. So we can pick up 8 of those. But we need to get around the horn. Not the horn, the cape. May need to... Yeah, I may need to get supplies along the way. I bought it anyway. Yeah, I was wasting my time too. Oh boy. I may have to drop some guys at some point. Because getting around the Cape is tricky. There's a lot of currents going around there. I don't know if you know that. At 51 days, 7 guys. You don't want to get lower than 5 guys. Because you get lower than 5 guys, then you just don't have enough to operate the ship. And like the bigger the ship, the more you kind of need at minimum. But generally, once you get like bigger ships and so forth, it's you're going to need to be stocked with men anyway, because pirates will jump you. Other factions may jump you, depending upon where you invest or like who you're pissing off. There's basically 3 factions in this game, and that's Portugal, Spain, and Turkey. Which at that time, Turkey is I believe it was the Ottoman Empire in the reign, and like at its peak. Like I think it's like not Suleiman. It was just 1500. I thought it was 1600 when I did my research. But yeah, in the time of like Suleiman is when Turkey was at its height, and it was a big empire back then, and then it just slowly collapsed. Oh, I mean, yeah, this is 1500, and we're just trying to get around Africa. Yeah, about 40 days. Oh, nope, I'm good. Go back, wherever you're doing. Yeah, so... And Portugal and Spain are kind of the same faction, I believe. No, wait, 1500s. Yeah, that was kind of the time of the end of... You saw that port. That was like Cape Town. So, what was it? What was I saying? Yeah, 1500s. I think they're still like fighting off the Muslim occupants of... I did the wrong research for the era. I think in like at 1500, I think that they're still fighting the Muslim invaders on the Iberian Peninsula, Spain and Portugal.
I'm glad that you know where you're going, and you don't really need me as a navigator, because I am not a very good navigator.
That's all right. I got like a natural. Oops, I don't. All right. So. I've played this game so much that I know where everything I need is. There's a port right there. But I'm going to go to this one. I believe it's Mombasa.
Mombasa.
Because my boy Ronaldo is here, I think.
Mufasa.
Mombasa. Now, every time you discover a port, you go to a port in a different continent. I mean, you gain rep and stuff like that, and then more people will want to join your crew. So, yeah, ivory... firearms. Might have to sell another 5 of those.
Just to survive on the way?
Well, just because I want to get supplies, but I definitely want some firearms because it helps complete the story of Japan. So it's well, it doesn't complete the story; it just furthers the story of Japan. Siran. Let's talk to Ronaldo because I know he likes me. What's up, bro? Yeah, do you think Siran wants to come? All right. Is there a waitress here? I'm not getting anything to drink. I can't afford it. Can't afford it, fellas. No. Let's go, fellas. I got a posse rolling with me now.
Yeah, you do.
That's going to be good news when he gets to Nagasaki. All right, so let's restock. I forget if there's any commodities here that are worthwhile. 12. 1. 8.
And you think about the pacing of this game. That one of the things that I like about Sea of Thieves is the pacing is different when you're sailing
sea,
around.
yeah.
When you're at sea, like the amount of time that it takes you to get from A to B in this game is ridiculously fast.
Yeah.
And there's definitely some moments in Sea of Thieves where like you're going across the map and it's like, holy shit, this is a hike and there's nothing going on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I just got straight shot for a long time and just wait. Just watch the ocean. Maybe you'll run across a giant shark.
Yeah, that's why ivory's so cheap here, is because they sell it too. They do have quartz, and that's kind of a good price. Kind of, but I don't know. I'd rather just get the extra supplies. So I'm backing out of this. All right. I'm sorry. I was just looking around, dude. I mean, what the hell do you have a store for if I can't just look around? Jerk.
Browsing. Browsing.
All right. So yeah, I got 12 left. So 6 food, 6 water. This is all like second nature to me. I'm just like not even. I'm just like staring through the screen. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game here. Unless you want to do a save state.
I can. Hold on. I think I just saved.
All right.
I don't see any other button that would do it.
Don't worry about it.
So I assume. So you should save too.
All right. All right.
All right.
All right. All right. Let's see. I hope 65 days we could probably
just
make
out of curiosity because it's gonna bother me not knowing. Okay. I just.
Oh, you tested it? Okay.
Yeah, I just reloaded the save state to make sure.
All right. Well, I shouldn't have saved them.
No, that's fine because no change was made.
Well, if I needed to go back to Lisbon, the Lisbon save, just in case.
Oh, I see.
That's how this game rolled.
I see.
You had 1 save slot.
Well, I have multiple save states here. So we've just invented time travel.
Awesome.
And because, that's how time travel invention works, is you can only travel back to the point at which time travel was invented.
I guess so.
How could it work any other way?
Shh, we're coming around the Horn of Africa.
I guess we'll leave that for Center of Infinity on Thursday night.
So this here, I think, is, I want to say the Gulf. One of the Gulfs. But we're going right past that because we're going to Japan.
Japan?
Yeah, see, we don't have a telescope. There's a map. There's a port on the screen, but we're not going to find it. There's a port on this screen. I should probably stop there. Yeah, I think this is worth stopping by because I think that there's a guy, nice Indian guy, kind of good looking.
Calcutta.
Calcutta. This is obviously Calcutta in India. Now, unfortunately, I think it was Vasco da Gama that was the first person to get here by ship. You could double check that, I suppose. I think Vasco da Gama's like, ooh, pepper's cheap. So is grain. Wait, no. Let's see if you want to buy it. What do I have to sell? All right, let's go to sell.
What am I looking up?
Vasco da Gama. I may have a tab up there.
I see Portugal, Philip III of Spain, and Prince Henry the Navigator.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I think
Vasco da Gama was a Portuguese explorer and the first European to reach India.
Yeah. So yeah. So they know us here, and they know they. See, I don't even want to sell the ivory here.
Because it's still too cheap.
Yeah. The firearms is getting. You see, the price is getting higher the further out we go.
Yeah, the further you go.
So I'm going to hold on to that. But since grain is so cheap, I'm definitely going to pick that up. Unfortunately, you can't eat it or like process it once it's on your ship. That's kind of dumb. You give it cheaper now. Okay. All right, 8 grain. Yeah, cotton is only really good in Europe. They only good to sell in Europe. And that's a long way from here. So, see anything? Aljuna. What's up, fella? He looks like a nice guy. Absolutely. Okay. Well, let's have a drink. 10. That's not bad. Someone's looking for me in Seville, excuse me. We speak different in Portugal.
I wonder why someone's looking for you.
Because
has your reputation grown that much?
Yeah, it has grown just by visiting other continents. I've been to India now. Well, they are going to have to wait, sir, because I'm off to make my fortune in lands yet unseen. Oh, I forgot to tip the girl.
Messed up.
It's just that it costs a day to go in there and do it again. So, because sometimes like little functions here that you could do, can't afford nothing here. Yeah, like it's like the shipwright and the inn, where if you do certain functions in there, then another day will pass, and we are fighting the clock when it comes to Nagasaki. So we're sailing. 56 days. I think we can make it. All right.
Do it.
Leaving these people. They don't even pen up their cows, man. What's up with that? All right. There's another port right there. I'll show you. See, I remember them all. This port here is Ceylon. This is probably the best. Oh, I should have. Nah, I can't. I don't have a telescope. I can't even look at him. See who that is. Who are you? Vasco,
Where do you get the telescope?
You gotta. Well, I gotta get enough gold to afford one. Because right now we're just trying to make enough profit. All right. So we could start like trading in between like 2 ports here in Japan and building our Portuguese fortune. Because, we're about to get to Japan, I want to tell you what they were doing at the time. Portugal and Spain were fighting off Muslims, fighting the Dutch and the British, which don't have factions in this game for some reason. And so, yeah, I think in like the 1600s, about 1600 time, they were, Portugal and Spain were basically like, here's our first Chinese port. I forget the name of that one. But that's not the one we're looking for. The one we're looking for is right up here. This is Zaitan. Now, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be Nanking or if it's supposed to be Beijing. I'm not sure. But we are definitely going to debark here. Now,
Zaitan.
Yeah, what was going on in China and Japan at that time was their feudal society. Ronaldo always wants to go to the end.
Didn't they know that resistance is feudal?
Now, you see, I'm not even going to talk that. You see that little boat on the far right there? That's like the technology they had at that time. But you also see a very
How are they
large
sailing with a log cabin as their sails?
Yeah.
What is that?
They had like
It looks like reeds tied.
Yeah.
That was their sail.
Not reeds. They were like little planks that they can roll up and like
wood blinds.
Like blinds, yeah.
Interesting.
So they weren't, because they were been pretty isolationist, like keeping on their own island, and then a bunch. Damn it! I shouldn't have got grain. Damn it. Yeah, I should have got a. Well, I might as well cut my losses. All right. So firearms goes for 237. They love that stuff, and believes me, that screws up their society for a very, very long time. For the Portuguese came here and sold. They were very interested in the firearms and pretty much nothing else. But the Europeans were able to pick up things like raw silk, pearl, and so forth, especially silver in Nagasaki, which we're going to next. So I think I've got plenty of mates. Hey, babe. All right, find mates. Nothing here. All right, so we're gonna pick up some raw silk. Alright, because apparently they can process it over in Nagasaki. I don't know how. I'm going to go ahead and save the game because we may be here throughout the summer. You do not want to be in this area in the winter with 4-point sales. Even with 3-point sales, it's difficult. Leaving Zeaton. Yeah, one of the things I loved about Sega Genesis is you can go in and shut off music. They had options for it. And I was like, that's so much better than the Nintendo, because there are plenty of Nintendo games I wanted to shut off just the music. I want to play the game, but this music needs to go. I'm sure. So, boom! I bought that for $29. I think. Or that was the amount I bought. No, I forget. It was something like 20 or 30. But now I'm selling it for 90. $4.5K. Oh, I wonder what they have to buy here. Porcelain and silver. Now, you don't want to buy the porcelain because you only get good prices for that in Europe.
And plus, everywhere has toilets. Like, that's not a commodity that over time became more rare. If anything, it became easier to make over time.
What's odd is that the porcelain wasn't even like toilet facilities.
No, I'm just saying, like porcelain is not something that, like, over time, like now, like porcelain used to be like, I remember.
Anyway, I'm buying silver.
They used to make porcelain things, right? Those dolls, those porcelain dolls are very valuable, vases, yeah, and they were made what, like late 1800s, early 1900s.
Yeah,
but like now,
are they going to survive a storm in the Indian Ocean?
Right.
Imagine how they were packed, a bunch of straw around them.
But now, like, porcelain is not nearly as valuable because we have shipping methods that are available, and like it's not as fragile as it once was.
Well, I mean, it's
precious if you.
We have a better understanding of how weather works,
right?
Because you get blindsided by a storm back in like the 1500s. So basically, we got a trade route, very simple trade route right here between Nagasaki and Zeaton or whatever.
And you can go back and forth and control the market for a minute.
Well, it just, what you want to do is you're going to start making money. All right. You go back and forth, selling silver to Zeaton, and selling raw silk to Nagasaki. Eventually, the market's kind of like get a little crazy if you keep doing that for too long. Mm-hmm. But we got to leave here before. I don't think, even if we left now, I doubt we're going to get back to Europe. So what we're gonna do is maybe spend the winter in Ottoman territory, basically in Turkish territory, because they'll give us good prices for the stuff that we're going to be leaving here with. So, yeah. Packing it up. I'm letting my crew. I should probably pick up a couple more crew. All right. Yeah. I need some crew.
See, that's something you got to be careful about in this game too. Is you don't want to over crew either.
Certainly not right now. All right. Find mates. Nothing here. Okay.
You're practicing population control very carefully.
King of Portugal wants me. I can't remember if that was actually king at 1500 or not. There you go, Mei Ling. All right, we can go. Yeah. So, yeah. Am I full yet? Get out of my way, lady. 28 days. 10 men. So, we got plenty of time. So, I'm at full. I'm maxed out. So, save. All right, you're saved. So basically, we got to do this like over and over again.
Over and over.
Yeah.
And over again.
All right, so we could definitely do an upgrade here soon. So I'm going to make one more run and maybe come back here and buy a bigger ship. Because that's how you make money. Because the type of ship I have is called a Latin, and it's the smallest type of ship that's available in the game.
That's what you started with. Yeah.
But
And you said Latin?
it's called a Latin type, which makes sense because they spoke Latin.
Right.
In church. And so here we are back in Nagasaki, May 20th. Gonna have to leave here August at the latest. I'd probably, like middle of August, would probably be the best time to leave here. See, you see the prices changed. I got 90 last time, now it's 88. Right. So picking up 28 silver at 28. Packing my hull. Yeah, I'm getting enough money to get another ship here. All right. Now the problem is, how much do we invest? Because once we get another ship, we're gonna start making a lot of money. Yeah. Once the Portuguese sold them their firearms, it blew the minds of the Japanese, and they figured out firearms. Killing each other. And because they were in a feudal state, you know, and there's all these guys fighting each other anyway, they started implementing this new technology in warfare, and there's so much bloodshed, so many people getting killed, and then finally they came to the realization. I mean, this is over like 100 years or so, you know, after they figured out firearms. And
we'll give them guns, they'll kill each other.
Yeah. And so I'm not restocking. Did I sell all my stuff? Yeah. And so like after a while, Japan just said it's this foreign influence that has brought this, you know, this devastation upon us. So, and then they became far more isolationist again, because they were isolationist before, then they traded for firearms, and then they became isolationist again. Until I can't remember when it was. You may be able to look this up on your own, but until I think a U.S. fleet like came up and a U.S. fleet came and like parked outside of Tokyo or Nagasaki or something like that. So they demand that they open up for trade or else. And I mean, it's kind of interesting. It kind of explains how you hear that music change. That means you went to a different like zone. Mm-hmm. Oh no,
something's wrong with the smug. You're right. You're so close to sport. You're so close to port. Ugh.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness.
That could have been bad.
Yeah, if it wrapped around my rudder, I could have been drifting north for a very long time. All right, let's sell this stuff. Oh, I should have built a new ship. Yeah, so I'm just going to make money instead. All right, let's go ahead and fix this. Oh, my goodness, 600. All right, fine. All right, let's pick up some silver, go back and build us a couple of ships, maybe. Nope. Okay. Drive a hard bargain, sir. All right. I'm going to go ahead and save.
I don't know why I'm hearing Maneater. Whoa, here she comes.
You can sing along with the tune if you like, man. 21 days. With 12. That's nice. 10 men. Eating their heads off. Well, you can actually change their rations. If you change their rations to like...
meager.
Well, I mean, it's like a 0 to 99 kind of scale. Where it's 50 is like average, which is, you know, they don't die or anything like that, and it's all good. I haven't noticed any bonus to overfeeding them, other than it's expensive. But if you underfeed them, you'll start mysteriously losing crew members, which I think is a really interesting aspect of this game. Is because if you give them like 30% rations, you know, then all of a sudden a crew member may disappear. Which is how it went back in the day. It's like, we're hungry, so we're drawing lots. That's how it went back then. Isn't that crazy? All right, let's see if they have anything used here that I can use. How much is this? Redonda. Look. Crew 20. 483. Yeah. Let's call this guy. Doop. Because I'm not being creative with names today. Alright. There you go, too. Alright, let's buy. You ship? You got another one of those? Don't mind if I do. 483? You got a bunch of these? Don't forget that H. All right. You got, sure. You got another one? It's a deep hole, but it's not a... Oh, this is... I'm in build. About you ship. I got another. Nice. All 4-point and everything. 483, yeah. All right. Foe. F. O. U. R. Can I get any more? Sure can. Let's build this one because it's the last one. So, Bergerton. You build one for me? Absolutely. Let's, we don't need anything special, so we're going with teak. 2 mass, definitely. 4 points, sales. Is that okay? Absolutely. See, it's more expensive than the other ones because I'm not putting any guns on it. No gun placements. And just the minimum, I think, is 20. Yeah, it needs to be minimum's 20 for crew. So that gives me a big bottom. So I can, yep, this is okay, bro. We call this the fin. If you've played this game before, you'll get it. Alright. Alright, so let's fix, because I bought those used ships. Used ships definitely usually need fixing. Alright. Alright, is that everybody? Nothing fixed. Double check. Might hit the wrong button. Alright. And the fin is a brand new, so I don't need to worry about that. I'm gonna go ahead and put figureheads on these. How much are they? The Eagle's 2,000. Let's go to New Swan. Get on my ship, Swan. Remodel figurehead. Is that one already? All right, that one. Swan. These things help you avoid storms and stuff like that. Believe it or not, the more expensive stuff that you put on your ship, the more likely you're not going to like run into storms and so forth. Amulets and other kind of like miscellaneous items, they also help you. So yeah, let's remodel figurehead. I think this is the last one. 4, yeah. All right, Swan. All right. I'm not going to worry about guns for right now because I'm going to need our money to make money here in a second. So, obviously, got no crew on any of those boats. So, I don't want to sail, please, because I'm just throwing my money away otherwise. So, let's get some crew. A running crew. Now, this, of course, is going to change my requirements for... like how much food we're consuming and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and drop 450 here. See what we get. That's not going to be enough. I'm going to need at least... Let's go with 9 on everybody. So I'm going to have to... Let's try to drop... okay. Alright. All done. Yes. It's going to have dropped a full $9.99. Not crew. No. You want to join my crew? Wow. Oh, now you want to be my friend?
Now you're
now
cool.
You want to be cool. All right.
Whatever, Fernando.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to put you on a ship, bro. because you're kind of a dick. Yeah, you're kind of a dick. All right, that reminds me, I do need to like give my men some money. You need to pay your mates to keep them loyal.
Otherwise, you'll have a mutiny.
Yeah, I'm putting the rest on the Finn, which I'm going to make my new capital ship, and you have to do that. You have to upgrade. All done, yes. So, find mates, gossip, might as well. Is King looking for me? You don't say.
Hey, we've noticed your badassery. Can we get in on this?
Yeah. There you go, Mei Ling. Hey, no, you don't say. Yeah, I got the TPS reports. Anyway, so, yeah. All right. Oh, no. I don't want to buy it. Sorry, my bad. I want to see how long I can sail for with this little bit of, See, I got 12 food and water. They're not well prepared, you don't say. Sail for 4 days like this. You don't say. No, not ready.
You got this.
Yeah. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to transfer supplies off of the smug. And drop it. That lumber there. Yeah. And let's go ahead and put the food in here. We're going to make the smug the water ship. And we're going to make the food ship. And the Finn. Oops. The Finn. We're going to put lumber on. Alright, 125 is good. What do they got? How much? They got 70 barrels free. Yeah, I'm just going to put all the lumber on the Finn. Because now that I have more ships, I may need lumber much more often. So, yeah, we're done here. I'm going to go ahead and restock some lumber. Oops. All done. All done, yes. Wrong menu. Oops. I'm an idiot. No. Yeah, restock. Lumber. 26, okay. I'm going to put 25. Make it so there's 100 extra space there. And that's going to hopefully be enough lumber for everything we need here. So let's back out of here. We get restock food. All right. Boom. Up to 58 on that. Oops. I'm an idiot. All right. Now let's get water. 58. Sail. 25 days like that. That's excellent. So that leaves us 3 ships that we can just chock full of raw silk here in Zeaton. So, yeah. Yeah, I might even have some money left over to give my guys some money.
Or you could buy another ship and say, screw those guys.
Well, oh, you're right. We need to invest in this port as soon as possible. Particularly at the shipwright. So, because if you invest in the shipwright, then they can start making better and better ships.
There you go.
Yeah. So, that chocked our hull full. So, I may just give the rest of this money to invest here. Yeah, I can't. I don't have enough to bribe them or give them money. Oh, well, I do, but it's better to invest.
I do, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, because that guy's a dick, Fernando.
Fernando.
I'm stuck on the ship with him.
That douche.
All right, so yeah.
Another cool thing about this game is there's no right or wrong way to play it.
It's very free roaming.
Markets.
Yeah.
You can support that sticks out in your name. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna go back and forth between these 2 spots. You can do that. You can make it work.
You can do that. I mean, there are a lot of other lucrative trade routes that I avoided in this game, and they're usually the first trade routes you discover. It's like, you know, in the Mediterranean, there's a couple of the good trade routes. Same thing with Northern Europe. There's a couple of good trade routes, and yeah, but this is like I think the best one. So yeah, boom, 8K, almost 9K there. All right, up to 14K. silk. 19K, that's nice. So all we do now is we load back up with the silver.
Meet the silver.
All right. All right. Let's just keep going. Let's keep running with it. Hopefully, we won't hit any snags out there. Very likely to happen.
Yeah, it gets increasingly more likely as the game goes on, right?
That's June. Yeah. Well, no, it's like the inexperience. Like each of your mates has like a skill level, like a sailing skill level and a battle skill level, and it all goes up through experience. Same with you. So, like, some point I might hit a port and like all of my mates, because they've been sailing for a while now. They'll yeah, making money. Look at this.
Chunks to change. 30 grand.
Look at this. Yeah, you'll get to a point where what was I saying?
Hey, empty out that fleet.
Yep. All right. So, how long can I sail for?
Now you'll be able to get the telescope.
Oh, that reminds me. Since we got some extra cash, to see if we buy something here. In these little places, they you can get like information on like different countries that if you want.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
You could sell like stuff that you have, but I don't have anything, so I'm just gonna back off out of here. If you get cash strapped or something like that. So the first purchase I am buying is this Chinese sword, because this is probably the best weapon in the game. You probably need to get them all, but this is the best weapon in the game. I'm not spending too much here because I want to keep enough cash so I can invest in the port and stock all my ships for each trip. So I'm going to go ahead and restock my food and water. And do you think you can do a run like back and forth?
I
couple
haven't
times?
been paying enough attention to know the route, but what I absolutely can do is pander. Do you need a cigarette break?
You could read my notes if you want.
What we can absolutely do is bring this video to a close, take your break, and then start back up a second video. Less editing. Two sessions.
Or we could I can edit it out later.
Oh, yeah, there's that too. You just
Right.
chop that one section out.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take your break then.
All right, hold on. Well, let me restock everything.
We're going to cut all this, so...
Not this.
This conversation that we're
all good.
having.
No, we're not. I'm not cutting it out because I wanted to just show you how I'm doing this. Restocked with food and water, so I'll be good for a while. Yeah, we're gonna start loading up with our raw silk. See, the prices change faster with depending upon how much volume you drop on them. So, raw silk. Now it takes like a month or two for there to be an effect at the port that you make investments in. So, yeah.
That's a significant amount of time.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and invest all but like basically 27,008 blah blah blah. Because I'm gonna take that 10,000 that left over to pay off all my guys, and so I'm gonna do that. Yes, I'm very generous. I'm gonna back out of here, and oh boy, my bladder knows. Save that game. We're pausing right now. Alrighty.
And we're back.
Let's get back into this. Alright, so yeah, we made our investment. We're all set to go for 26 days like this. I'm just thinking about like I think that's enough to get to Ottoman territory. Yeah, we're ready. Let's go. June. So by the end of July, hopefully we'll get some a good fleet going. So it's basically one screen up and two screens to the right to Nagasaki in reverse to get back. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot to bribe him. Give him money. What are they in this for, after all? All right. Yep. Sell that. Sell that. And sell that. Okay. Nope. Give me that silver. And you see the profit margin between just the silver here, you get it 20 now. And what you get paid just a couple screens away. And the difference getting it back to Europe and the Ottomans is amazing. It's just such a great profit. Granted, the most valuable commodity is gold. But the profit margins just don't swing as far as silver does when it comes to in this era, in this time period. So, yeah. Japan's in for another couple hundred years of trouble after this visit, but oops, sorry, but you know, we're making these master killers and stuff like that. It's like a samurai ninjas; they're pretty badass.
Sorry, but we just want you dead.
Yeah, so heading back to Zeiten, whatever it is.
Zeton.
That's good. Get to Bark, port call, go show.
It's about to go down.
So, I forgot to give them money again that time. Alright, so. Yeah, that profit margin is slowly going down, you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Pick up some more raw silk. Look at that, 15. Nice. I think this is almost bottomed out. This, yeah, pretty much every market has like a bottom out level. It's like where it won't go any lower.
You just about found it.
Yeah, almost there. You got to watch the higher price commodities and so forth. So, yeah, I'm going to give this guy, don't only forget, invest 14541. Yep, you're welcome.
Welcome.
Alright, that gives me enough cash. Give these guys some money so they don't wander off. They'll particularly wander off if like somebody attacks you. If their loyalty is too low, they'll wander off. They'll just like, see ya. I got my ship. We're gone. You know, we don't owe any loyalty to you. So what I'm going to do is I go to order, distribute to Siren. See, his loyalty is 36. I'm going to give him 1,000. Oh, I forgot to give him.
Thank you. Loyalty 100.
Nice. So, distribute to Ronaldo. See, he's loyal. Distribute to Aljuna. Distribute. Should we give Fernando any money?
Nah, screw that guy. Let him not be loyal.
Sorry, bro. None for you, buddy. You came in late. You got in late. You know, your stocks are.
You could have joined us from the beginning. See, the guys that joined us from the beginning.
Yeah, they're making some money.
Because you had to be a dick.
Yeah, they're commanded ships. You're just hanging around with me, talking to me all the time.
You're like Smee.
Yeah, you're like Smee, exactly. Alright. Okay. Oh boy, we got some money.
Yeah, you got the captain's ear, but he doesn't respect you.
Yeah. Alright. Alright. Oop. Let's buy something here. Alright, I'm gonna look at the boat market when we get back there. See if there's anything new we can get. I didn't even switch my command ship out. Okay.
Did you really need to though?
Not really, but it's good to have you on the best ship possible, because that's how you defeat somebody in battles. You take out their commodore basically, or their admiral, as the Ottomans might say, amiral, who where our word admiral comes from. Yeah. 19 days, full of stores. Half a pack of cigarettes. Hit it.
Time to go. Hit the road. Or the sea.
I'm a sovereign citizen. This is my vessel.
Hey,
I'm traveling.
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
Arr.
You'd think that, but it'd be the sea. It's my favorite pirate joke.
It's a good counter, too, because the other one is very well known. A lot of people know that one. Alright, sell all this stuff. What's funny is that there's a limit to how much gold you can actually carry.
Really?
Yeah. I'm getting close to that
Ship
number.
get too heavy?
I'm getting close to that number. Yep. 1 I can't sell. Boom. We got a wealth of gold now.
60 G's. So
Yeah.
you got to buy some more stuff to make so you
Yeah.
can keep making money.
I can't buy another. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go start, save game. Quit game. No. We're going to sell the 4, I think. Alright, sell the 4. I forgot about the crew. Fuck those.
Back those guys.
Well, they're better than Fernando, so transfer men from the 4. It's like, my stuff's on that ship, sir. All right. Oh, maxed out there, so we'll just go ahead and put it there. Remember, it's 9 on each, so all done. Yeah, thank you. All right, now I'll sell the 4. She has seen some rough seas. All right.
Wow.
Bye.
It's crazy that to sell the 4, you got 150 gold.
Yeah. You got anything new yet? See, that's why I saved the game first, so I could do this.
Reload the game and then...
Is there a reset switch or something like that?
Yeah, you want me to soft reset?
Yeah, do a soft reset.
Soft reset.
All right. And this is what you do, because that's why there was a reset button on the Sega Genesis for moments like that. It's like, oop, I shouldn't have done that. The ships aren't available yet. So, oh, right. Here's what we can do. This is how you can spend some money.
Oh,
We already got the
right.
Chinese sword, so we're going to go ahead and pick up the speculum, because that's good.
What do all these things do?
The speculum allows you, I'll show you, it allows you to like look longer. Basically, speculum, it's from specula, which means mirrors, I believe. I was looking all over for what the hell this means, but apparently it's not the thing that they shove into an opening to spread it open to look into. All right, so I'm going to buy all this stuff, and that drops, just spend some money, because plus that all that stuff's going to help me throughout the course of the game. So I got that. Yeah, I got that 1 in here. Yep, sell that 1 silver. So, all right, let's go to the top. Raw silk. Buy it. We're buying raw silk today, fellas. Load it all.
Yeah.
Load it all up. I gotta switch out the crew again. Don't forget that. No, I didn't take the crew off. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother filling up those 2. So instead, I'll just restock these. All right. June. Here we go.
Rock and roll.
It's definitely not what this is. This is why I used to turn off the music all the time in this game. I think it's because it changed so frequently. And then you'd have long spells where it's just the same kind of simple beat over and over again and all that. Getting late in the summer. I'm going to have to get out of here soon. See? See how it gets in your head? I'm going to hear this shit in my sleep tonight. That's why I turned the music off. All right, silver. Packet full. You as well. All right, one more. I just want to get to the point where we're moving. So you can move that cursor out of the screen. No problem. Yeah, plenty of time with this many people. It's even like it's like the same tune, just different. I don't know if the mics are picking that up, but that was pretty hilarious.
My son repeatedly saying, "There's poop stuck in my butthole."
Yeah. All right, so I may need another soft reset here in a second. So I'm going to go ahead and save. Game is saved. All right, quick game now. All right. Transfer men. Oops. All right, 20. Let's go ahead and just put them all here. And 9's the magic number. All done. Sell the 4. Nope. I need that soft reset. All right. We're going to probably have to wait till July at some point. It was like June 10th when I first made that investment. So we're going to give it some time. I am getting too kind of full on gold, so let's go. Any goods? Okay. So buy. All right, we're good. Give me the raw silk. All right. You too. Give me the raw silk. All right. Now, instead of going to Nagasaki, we're going to a different place. I forget the name of it, but it's a different port here, and it's also in China. And there's different items in this kind of place that you can buy. So I'm going to go over there and do that. And then I'm probably going to come back to Zieten. The prices are going to go up on the silk. But yeah, it should be good. I should still be making money. Uh-oh. One of these dipshits. Yep. One of these inexperienced guys. So we got to go ashore. I got the rudder all tied up in seaweed. So this is why you pack lumber. Because if you don't have lumber, you are screwed. And that rudder is going to cost 20 bales to fix. Alright, so we got to remember to replenish our lumber because we're in trouble if that happens again. Oops. We got to go this way. This will also kill some time days wise so that it maybe when we get back to Zieten or whatever, they'll how much can I sell? Yeah, 91. All right. If I get back to Zieten, maybe there'll be a ship. I don't know. I think we have everything but the shining amulet, which is going to help immensely because it basically those kind of things, they give you protection from storms and like bonuses, and that's all wonderful and everything. And you kind of need them just to get to the later game stuff. So plus you're here and you got more money than you know what to do with. So I'm not buying anything here. There's some ports that there's just nothing worth buying. They're just good to sell to, basically. I'm probably gonna have to wait for EK to get back in the room, but we got to leave here soon. You don't want to be caught in the Sea of Japan in the winter. The currents are crazy. The winds are crazy. Winter is just generally more chaotic when it comes to, you see, you got the wind and current things up there. You see this wind is 6 south and the current is 3 north. So with sails, even with 4-point sails, you're able to like harness the current more. See, now people's sailing skills have improved. So, all right, let's sell. All right, they make their raw silk here. So, we're gonna go ahead and restock our food, lumber. Ooh, food and lumber. Forgot about the lumber. All right, restock water. All right, and lumber. We got, not that one. This one. What was it? 1, 2, 20? Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're gonna make one more trip to Nagasaki. I'm gonna go ahead and get everybody's full loyalty as well, because I'm gonna be making some moves, moving some people around here shortly. Yep, no more goods. Okay. Sorry, even Fernando's gonna get his money. All right, you graduated. You leveled up, I guess.
How dare you treat Fernando to anything?
Well, I'm gonna be moving people around here shortly.
But Fernando,
yeah,
he deserves anything.
All right, order, distribute. Yeah, this is basically just to dump money, which is a crazy thing to say, I know, but because I'm gonna be coming back, you know, full and like, you know, dumping a full. That's kind of the point of this game, is that you many times you have more money than you know what to do with, especially if you get good at this game.
And I guess that's the key, is you got to know what to do with your money and when.
Exactly.
Part of the challenge of the game.
Yep. And where to invest and so forth. And you can't play this game forever, by the way. You will eventually die of old age, which is cool. I like that about this game.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah. So, alright, selling all this stuff. Yeah, I'm going to be chock full of cash. Ducats. I don't know what they used in Japan, but a ton of silver, basically. More goods to fit on that ship. Alright. Let's buy some silver, huh? And it's so cheap now. This market's bottomed out, definitely. They will start selling other things in this market if you invest in this market. I should probably do that. Yeah, chock full of silver. All right, yeah, let's drop some money here. How much do I got? I'll give the market 8680, and I'm gonna go ahead and give put 10K here as well in Nagasaki, because this is a good port. This is a very nice port.
Now, is Nagasaki the port that you have the most money invested in at this point?
No, I've invested the most money in Zeton. Yeah, because
but it hasn't quite got enough money to unlock new ships yet.
Yeah, well, time has to pass as well after you invest. And I think we're right about at that time where we need to get these ships, make one more run to Nagasaki, and then go make our fortune in, like, the Gulf. That little nexus point between 3 continents. That's been almost impossible to maintain any kind of control over. But the Ottomans did a kind of good job. They were a multicultural empire, spread over a very long, very big territory for a while. But, you know, 1500s, those, a lot of factions down there in that old, well, I mean, that junction point between Asia, Africa, and Europe. I mean, that's so many conflicts. If you played any game of Risk, it's like that's where, you know, everything just ends up at. It's like great swaths of Africa pushing back each other. That's just like lots of traffic through that area in a world war, global kind of war. But that's a different game. All right. Yeah. Let's do a save game real quick. I may have to do a. Hopefully it's. Yeah. Hopefully it is about that time where we can get new ships. So let's go to the 4. Yep. Let's screw them. Alright, so yeah, I guess I should have just moved them. So sell the 4. 150, okay. Alright, buy. We got anything used? Nice. Okay. We're building a new ship. And now, I believe that's how you say it. You shall build one for me. Make it mahogany, my friend. 4-point sales. Yeah, this is expensive. Yes, all this will cost that. Is that how many gun placements? 40. You should turn your mic on if you want to participate.
I didn't even realize it was muted. I don't have the headphones on. Well, you keep the cruise light, right? Because resource.
So I'm going to go with 70. Alright. This is going to be my next command ship. So what should we name it?
So this is your command ship for a while now?
Probably.
Firefly. I would say Serenity.
We got six letters.
FYR, FLY.
FY?
FYR, fire. FLY.
Oops. Because Serenity sure won't fit.
Yes, I thought it was 7 letters, not 6.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and give it guns. All right.
What are the benefits of each, though? I guess cannons are just the best.
They're the best, but they're not the longest range. So, I'm going to give it a decent figurehead as well. That is the vessel.
Unicorn? Nice.
So?
No, I think that's awesome. That's an option.
Yeah. All right, so I think we're okay here. So I'm going to back out.
Are there any of your other ships that you need to do you need to shift people around? Or
I do need to shift people around. I'll show you what I need to do here. How much money do I got left?
Like 30,000, 36,000.
Double check here. Yeah, 36,000. Okay. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna transfer men from the Finn to the Firefly. 9. And go ahead and put 8 on here. Yeah, 9's fine. Back out. All done. Now here's what we're gonna do. A little trick here. 25 days. Just go out real quick because you can't change the flagship in port.
Oh, you have to do that at sea?
I'm going to jump out here real quick. All right. Oop, damn it. All right. Order. Personnel. So I am still on the Smug. So I'm going to go switch over here to the Firefly. And for... No.
No, he can't have the Smug.
Sorry.
Put him on the 2.
No, he's mine. No. Fuck that guy. All right. So it just did a little switcheroo real quick so we can sell some ships.
Make some more changes.
Yeah. So we transfer men. Let's get rid of the smug first, because I don't feel that smug right now.
Not anymore. We've made all this progress. We have nothing to be smug about.
Yeah. Transfer men.
Now we're feeling charitable.
All right. Let's dump 17 there. One more here. And, yeah, sell the smug. All done. Yeah. Sell the smug.
Are you going to sell any others or just the smug?
For right now, we're just going to do this, sell the smug. So now we're going to buy, build a new ship.
Oh, build another Mao?
Now, yep. You shall build one for me. Let's go ahead and make it mahogany.
Is that the most expensive of the woods?
Yes. It gives it greatest hull strength and durability. 3 mass. 4 point. Yes, that's good. Yes. So I'm going to do the minimal armaments on this guy. And I did what, 70 or 80? 70? So I'm going to go with 40.
6 letters?
Yeah, never mind. All right. Yes, all done.
6 letters?
6 letters. What do we name this one?
Shepherd. S-H-E-P-R-D.
S-H?
E-P-R-D.
Oop. All right.
Yeah.
The Shepherd. Okay, remodel guns. The Shepherd. That's it. It's the ship. Let's give them Colvaren, which are the longer range ones. The Sackers are just their Sakers or whatever like that. They're just like the cheap close range weapons. Guns, I should say. I'm going to give it a figurehead on the Shepherd. We're upgrading now.
What does the figurehead bonus?
It gives you, like, you're less likely to run into storms and stuff like that with that kind of stuff.
Now, why the cheaper figurehead on that boat? Just
to save money for right now, because we're running low, I'm sure, and we're going to have to make at least one more run to Nagasaki and back before we leave. Oh, right. Transfer men. Yep. I'm going to need some more men. Alright, transfer men. Oh, wait, let me check how much money I got. Alright. I wish they had, like, something on the screen that had, like, your gold.
Just always showed your money. 23.8.
Yeah, I'm good. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer men off of one of these other ones. This is laborious, I know.
No, I was just going to write down 23.8 so we don't forget again.
Okay. So let's get rid of the 2. Put it on the Shepherd for now.
Are you going to sell the 2 right now?
Yeah. Alright. So, sell the 2. Yeah. Because I can make way more money with these 3 ships. So, what am I doing? Buy. Build new ship.
Oh, you have 3 of these top level ships.
Yeah.
Sell all your other ships.
.4. Yes. What did I do in the last 40?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think so. All right.
River.
Now you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
You're only here when we're buying shit.
I'm Fernando.
You're Fernando, I guess. Yeah.
Keep him around to name the ships. He's useless for everything else.
All right, River. Good, Marco's in command of that one. Give him Colvaren. All right, and remodel figurehead. That is the one. Unicorn. Oops. Yeah, I gave the other one a line. Anyway. Oops. Doesn't matter. I was excited that Marco's on it.
You gotta buy some goods. Transfer some men.
Yeah. Transfer some men first. Alright.
So
probably need to get
you're
some
keeping. You're getting ready. Are you getting rid of the fin and the 3 as well?
more. No. They still have cargo space I can use. So.
Ah, I see.
So I am going to pick up some more men. All right. So. Any mates I can get? Okay. Crew, recruit. Let's do 350.
Oh crap! You're taking up a lot of men.
It depends on where you are, like how many men you get. So let's go 9 there. So maybe 2 more in each. That'll work. All done, yes. Here's your money. Mailing. Alright. Now
you just need supplies to sell.
Supplies. See what we got here. Oh, yep. Apparently I sold the ships that had all the food on it.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay, so supplies. No, wait, not transfer. Alright. Restock. Let's go with lumber. Alright, so I still got the fin here, so I got plenty of lumber for now. So, food. Alright, we're given... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start distributing the lumber. 5, 30, 25. That puts it at 3, 15, 3, 35.
16 30 is 90.
So I have 325 left there, right?
Oh, you were doing different math than I was.
Yes, I was.
I wasn't. I was thinking of something different.
Yes, I was. All right. So now we're gonna move. No. Now we're gonna move supplies from the fin to the Firefly. All right. All done. Restock. Food. And of course, river is the water.
Yeah. Shepherd is the food and river is the water. So, it's so perfect.
We may be able to get back home.
112 days? But what about things to sell?
Things to sell?
Yeah, don't you have no cargo to sell? Don't you want to buy something to sell from
Of
here,
course.
or no?
Of course I do. But we may be able to get home.
So what can we sell at home?
Well, we're going to go to Nagasaki and just pick up silver. Because that's just the 100% the most
Right.
you can make. Oh, see, I'm out of money. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and save here. July 21st. How much time we got left?
30 minutes. Enough time to get home.
See what we can do. We're going to go to Nagasaki first.
How many years in game have we played?
It's 1502. I think we start in 1501.
And what year is it now?
1502.
So we've only played 1 year of game?
I'm not sure. I think it started like it hasn't even been a year really. We left in February.
Yeah, but how many days? We have 121 days. How many days have elapsed? Way more than 365. What?
No,
No?
it's July. We left in February. It was early February when we left Lisbon. Oh boy, will I be able to restock everything, buy all these goods? All right. See, I did the math wrong. I need 10 more in there. afford it all? Am I good? Alright, let's make a run for it.
Huh.
See if we can get home. Ronaldo's my first mate, so I gotta need to switch some people around. I need control.
Oh.
No control.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Alright. How'd you sneak in here, Fernando? You tricky bastard. Alright. Yep. Alright, we're good. Now, I'm not sure where exactly. I do know that directly south of Nagasaki, if you just keep going, you get to what do they call the East Indies.
Mm.
There's a port here called Amboina, I believe, where you get real cheap. Oh, I want to show you something. The speculum, allows you to view land.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and so you get a better idea of what what's around you.
Yeah, especially when you've got to cross bodies of water to take a direct route.
Yeah, Amboina. People's sailing skills going up. That's good. Now this port is probably super poor. And not much of an increase. But I'll go ahead and this is just as my smallest ship with silver on it, so. Nutmeg, nice. I think I'll get that. Alright. Now, we're heading to the west. We gotta meet up with Africa, get around it. 103 days. All the way up, back up to Africa, one of the biggest damn continents on the planet. It's huge. You know how big Africa is? It is so big.
I know they hid an entire country there.
Yeah. What?
I know they hid an entire country.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about the Congo?
Wakanda.
Wakanda? Okay. Well, the Wakanda is kind of based upon the Congo. It's like people didn't really know that there was people there or anything like that. It was kind of like just a black area of the map nobody went to in Civ 3, you know? There's jungles and big apes out there. And that's what it was like, man. High and mountainous as well. In the mountains. Jungles. Crazy. So, let's use a speculum. Yep, nothing around for miles. We're in the middle of the Indian Ocean. Ah, here we go. We're going across the Indian Ocean. Oh, there's something here. Let's take a look at the land. Ah, wonderful. Nope, nope. Back out. Nope. Yeah. Oh, is this I think this is Madagascar. Kinda, yeah, maybe. I think so. Because we are definitely really far south, so that's good. This is going to put us out near the Cape Town and stuff like that, where what eventually will become Cape Town, I believe. Okay. We got silver. Okay. Yeah. How much we got? What do they call this? Cape Town, yeah. Okay. All right, do I have any cash on me? Can I restock and make sure I get it home? Oh, yeah. That's right. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Save it real quick. August. Maybe stormy, but let's give it a shot. Here we go, northwest. UK's eating dinner.
Yeah, I get home from work, and you know how it is. We don't stop at the station. Like, there's daytime activity and then like immediately into station activity.
Oh yeah.
And I got a little one running around half the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like downtime. It's when everything stops for the night. I'm in bed like 5 minutes after the last show ends. Like
Yeah,
as soon as I'm done turning everything off and shutting everything down and closing up shop, like I'm in bed, done.
I'm sure. All right, so I'm still chock full of silver, so I don't really want to stop anywhere around here because all the money is going to be in Northern Europe. Now, I probably will get a good price for the silver in Lisbon, but I'm going to get better prices in like Northern Europe. So I don't want to stop at San Jorge. Oops. Gotta go around this land part here, this huge ass continent called Africa. It's sailing over like 2 months. It's unreasonable how fast though. 2 months and I got all this way? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. 1500s? I don't think so. And
That's what I'm saying. How many years should have passed with everything you've done?
I'm gonna lose a ship. I know it. I think I lost one. Sakes alive, we made it through.
Good on you. Time to repair.
Yeah, we're gonna go ashore right here because we can go in. We could fix like our ships here, and then go into the port and buy lumber. So we're making repairs, fixing our ships.
That's the best way to do it. Fix it yourself and then buy lumber.
Sometimes it's cheaper in port, and it's just because this is a pain in the ass doing this over and over again. I mean, there's a lot of this in this game anyway. This manipulating numbers and. All right, repairs are finished. So sail. Oops, sail. All right.
Which port was that?
That was Verde.
So you're almost home.
Almost. Everyone but Fernando for some reason. I wonder why that is, Fernando.
Punk ass.
All right. Out of lumber. What was its max?
I don't recall. 340.
So 5 would be 35. And 10, so 15, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oop. Yes. Okay. Restock. Lumber. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, you get 3. I really didn't use that much lumber, did I?
No.
Huh. Okay.
I'm surprised.
Yeah. Me too. Alright. Water. Put it on the river. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save the game. Because that was a close one, and storms can really mess you up sometimes.
I believe it.
Especially if you forgot to save or something like that. See that? Look. See how I lost people in the storm? I'm going to move some people around. Alright. Let's go ahead and go to 8 on these guys. Oops. Idiot. 8. Alright. 8. Oops. 90. I'm an idiot. Alright. There we go. I am an idiot. Okay. I think I got it now. Sorry, everybody. Yes. Hold on. Next stop, Lisbon.
All right. That was a pretty barren port.
Yeah. But even with no shipwright or something like that,
Not a
you
whole
can
lot
still
of green
make...
for a place called Verde.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's yeah, it's called the Green Cape. You know, it's actually a really nice part of Africa.
Yeah.
I think it's Liberia now and stuff. I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, so you see Africa's curving back. We're back up in the... Oh, that's right. If you go that way, that's the Mediterranean to the east. That's Seville. Sevilla. And you get the special, like, temperate zone music.
Huh.
Alright. We're going to go ahead and port call here to Lisbon.
Mama, I'm coming home.
Here I am at home. Now, the king's definitely going to want to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to the king. Alright, see, not a really good price for the silver. You know, so I'm not going to sell any of the silver here. However, I do have nutmeg on here that I got for 5.
Yeah, that's a bank right there.
So I'm going to sell that. I bought for 5, selling it for 99. So don't mind if I do. Until I empty these ships, I don't want to sell any of them yet. So, yeah, let's pick up some sugar here, because you don't want to sell firearms in Europe, because everyone pretty much has firearms at this point. So we're going to pick up this sugar. We're going to go ahead and save, because we should be set. And we can start picking up men for the winter.
I got 17 minutes.
17 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's go look around Europe. How about that? I'm going to go to Northern Europe first, because I may want to play this again next week so I can show you like combat and so forth.
Yeah, that's a whole aspect of the game we haven't
even gotten into, because when you first start this game, you're such a small-time guy that you wouldn't dare, if you run across pirates or warships or anything like that, you wouldn't dare try to fight them. And if you did, you'd have your ass handed to you. And eventually you need to get to a point where you're commanding a fleet, and then you could deal with pirates. You can deal with, like, you're investing in these ports all the time, and Turkey's getting pissed at you. Yes, this is France, which apparently isn't a faction here. So, debark port call at Bordeaux.
Oh, this place is luxurious. Look at how nice that port is.
Yeah, it's very nice. All right, so let's get rid of the sugar. 49. I bought it for like 23 or something like that. So, still not good on silver. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this though. I think the good money is in grapes here. So I'm gonna buy these grapes.
European winos.
Yeah. Buy these grapes. Chuck it full. All right. See if I can pick up any mates here. Hey. Nope. Never mind. All right. See if we can get some of these simple. Yep. Pick that up. Pick that up. In case we get lost. 1500. Yeah. 48. Yeah. Let's get it. All right.
Bunch of cheap stuff there.
Yeah. In comparison. That's what I mean. Is like all the best stuff is in like the Far East.
And you already got it all.
Yeah, and I already got it all. Basically, because I bought the Chinese sword or whatever, that means that the other items, like the sword I just bought, goes to a mate.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, and so there's other weapons like dagger and scimitar, I think, or no, saber. Yeah. And so like the next most experienced mate gets that
I
weapon.
gotcha. And it automatically does all that?
Yeah. It's cool. All right, so I know that Antwerp is right here.
What's up, twerps?
Twerpians.
That's what you call people from there, right?
I have no idea what they call them. Antwerpians.
Interputians.
Lilliputians. All right, see, grapes is a good commodity here. Sell
Twice
that.
the price of what you bought it for.
Yeah.
See, for me playing this game, it would be a situation, because this reminds me of another game that I don't remember the name of. I would be writing down everything. Like,
Wow.
I bought it at this.
Yeah. I mean, and yeah, that's eventually how you start playing and start making money. Is like, yeah, I can't sell this here.
Right.
And eventually you get all the stuff in your mind with the ports, the prices, the best commodities.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how come I've been able to make so much money so quickly in 2 hours. Now, I'll tell you, when I first started playing this game, it took way longer than 2 hours to figure all that stuff out. Usually, it was mostly loading a save game and dying from a storm, and then loading a save game and dying in a storm. Tried, if I could just make it to this port, I could sell it.
Now, you were talking about the market capping out or whatever.
Yeah.
Is this a game where you could make a trade route where you have like a 6 or 7 stops you make in a row to prevent that from happening?
Yes. Absolutely. And eventually you'll need to do that. All right. However, once you come back to that trade route, the prices may be way different or drastically changed or super high.
Right.
That, especially that commodity that you are exploiting. Like, for example, you can go to Sicily, Majorca, in the beginning of the end. So that's a trade route. You can go there and like go up into like Naples and then Pisa, right? You take grain from Majorca, you go up to Naples, sell the grain, buy wool, then take the wool to Pisa, sell the wool, buy artwork, and you could just do that circuit over and over again. But then you leave, you go to some other trade route because the prices have all kind of like normalized in that region. You leave and you come back again, then grain is like going for 100, and that's where you start selling grain. You see what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's what's cool about this game is that it's all very like balanced.
Markets,
yeah, it's really cool. So I'm gonna spend 1,000 here. See, boom, 28 men. I'm gonna bump these up to 10. Put the rest on the Firefly till it's maxed out. So good. All done. Yeah. Hey, Olivia. Bye, Olivia. All right, I did pick up another mate in there.
Nice.
Yeah, you can have like up to 8, I believe, which is good because if somebody died, then you can still buy new ships and so forth. All right, did I buy here or did I? Yeah, Antwerp also sells sugar.
Not a great rate there either, huh?
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not getting good prices. I bet I got to go into the Mediterranean to get real good prices on that.
Telescope's only 1,000.
Yeah. Well, it's the first time I've seen one, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Dagger. I'm going to pick that up. I think we already got that. All right. Yeah, go ahead and pick that up.
And all of these items have different effects?
Yeah, they give you, like, bonuses and stuff. So.
Is there anywhere in the game where you can see that?
Not sure. I don't think so. View. All right, mates. Yourself. Yeah.
Oh wow! Look at your intelligence is now up to 60. Was it 45 in the beginning?
Yeah.
And the
I guess it went up.
Yeah.
I think that's probably like those different icons.
Those items.
Give you bonuses. Yeah.
Because one of those abilities was at 45.
Yeah.
Either wisdom or intelligence.
Intelligence. It was intelligence. Yeah. So, oops. Quit looking at myself. All right. Yeah. So, not getting a good price here. So I'm gonna go buy. Put it on the fin. Yeah, you get sugar. It's a little bit more expensive than you get it in Lisbon. But let's fill this up. Now, what's unfortunate is we need to start dumping some money into a new port, or just see if we can get better prices on the silver in the Mediterranean. So I'm going to go ahead and... How much time we got left? Another 9 minutes?
9 minutes, yeah.
So we're going to go quickly into Europe, see what we can find, see what the prices we get for the silver in Europe, or the Mediterranean.
Now leaving Antwerp.
Indeed we are. Because otherwise we got to go to London, and London's not a very good port. And then there's Oslo and Stockholm, I think. And they're basically on the same screen. But you need to invest in those ports to make any money off of them. Otherwise, it's just ports you can sell to. And unfortunately, I didn't make a great profit because I'm not getting as good a price for the silver as I thought. Generally, the Ottomans will pay more for silver, I found. And they have excellent rugs. Have you seen those carpets?
Yeah, absolutely.
They are
Totally
so nice.
agreed.
They are so nice. And unfortunately, you got to take them out of Ottoman territory to make any money off of them. So, but they have such great rugs. Yeah, so that's Seville, going around Spain. Because, well, they're kind of the same empire at this point, because they're fighting the, yeah, that's like this port right there. I don't think that's a good one, but yeah, because they're basically like Christians fighting off Muslims for like a couple hundred years on the Iberian Peninsula. The history of the Iberian Peninsula is really interesting, and the reason why Spain and Portugal never, I don't know, what's the word, fully got along, or like one absorbed the other, or vice versa, is interesting as well. So that was obviously Majorca. That was Sicily. I just went past. I'm now going to this Greece, I think, here on my left, and this is, I want to say, Istanbul.
The only port in the entire game that just sells hummus.
So yeah, Istanbul just sell hummus.
I can't sell it anywhere else. Can't buy it anywhere else.
I'm not gonna stop here. I'm gonna keep going. Now you see we got a bunch of ships around here. Very active port. This is the capital port of the Ottomans, the Turkish warships. See, they're there just like, hey, you're here to start trouble, right? And I'm sure that's what they're about. And what do we got over here? This guy down here is Gonzalez's fleet. I believe they're pirates. They are pirates. Certain names are always pirates. So I'm going to let the warships deal with them. And I'm just going to scoot on by and go to the Black Sea. Because there's a port up here that you can start making on once you invest. It just depends on how much they're going to give me for the silver. And I don't think this is an Ottoman port. I believe that this is a... No, it may be. Because, yeah, they had a big view of the port. Economic
wow,
growth.
there you go. That's cool.
Yeah.
See, I like stuff like this where it shows you like the numbers and stuff.
Yeah.
Industrial worth 201.
Mm-hmm. Price is 99%, so we'll probably get good price for the silver. But it's definitely Turkish.
Mm.
All right, so let's leave here. All right. Let's sell all this stuff. All right, let's start with the silver. 118. You always get the better prices in like the Gulf, like Aden in particular. That's a port I recommend down there. Yeah, so we're empty there. The sugar for 140 for 43. That's nice. Sugar 70. But for 41, that's good. I can't remember if they have anything for sale. Yeah, cheap grain. Yeah, I think you got to invest in this port as well to get any good goods. All right, so let's pick up some grain. All right, and that's keep it at that price. So now here's what I'm gonna do. How far can I get? Like this. Okay, 49 days. I'm good. So here's what I'm gonna do, because we're getting to a place where we got to stop. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to Naples, and I'm going to sell this grain and get involved in that.
Bet you can't sell grapes there.
Grapes?
Yeah, probably sell for crap in Naples because they got them.
I think they do have grapes, but yeah, this is the Black Sea. It's obviously, yeah, not the Black Sea. What am I thinking of? Is it the Black Sea? Not sure. All right, Istanbul. All right, going around this stupid thing here. Yeah, and then yeah, I'll be in a position where I could like do that Mallorca, Naples pizza run, so I can make money, like build ships, probably like sometime, like off camera next week. So I'm at a position where I'm ready to like fight and show you like combat and stuff like that. We can focus on that next time, because after you go to Nagasaki and go to those places and make all that money, you basically come back with all the best shit. And you can become pretty lethal at sea, and you got a good amount of money to start working with and investing in ports and start getting the most badass ships, like galleons and heavy galleons. And so once you got those kind of ships, then you can pretty much overpower everybody else at sea. But then there's the question of the cost, like how many men you're carrying.
But at what cost?
And so a powerful fleet is very expensive to keep running. So I'm going to pick up the wall here, and we're going to go to pick up wool and all these ships, and then we're going to go to Pisa. Oops. How much? 2 more minutes. Okay. Then we're going to go to Pisa and sell it real quick. Probably going to have to refill our food and water real quick. Restock. Food. 22. Yeah, see, the market generally shifts all the same, and that's, I mean, the cost at the port shift all the same. And so if the price for food at the dock is high, like 20 or greater, that means the prices in the market are probably high as well. And that's kind of a good indicator. So, like, yeah, okay, no. So, we're all stocked up and ready to go. So, well, let's go make a quick run to Pisa. And then we'll get to, like, the other highest commodity in the game, which is artwork. And artwork, you can get it real cheap in Pisa. It's like 145, less than 150 sometimes. And it sells
because it's a Renaissance, and they're just cranking it out.
Exactly. And so it's like, depending on where you go with it, you can get as much as like 500 plus for it per ton or unit or whatever. So here we are, Pisa. Wool 65. We'll buy that. Go ahead and sell that. Go ahead and sell that. All right. Now,
so close to 60 grand. You're almost capped out again.
Yeah, but what I'm going to do here is, like, I could probably buy a decent ship better than the crappy ones that I got here. So I'm going to go ahead and save this game. All right. And do you want to save the save state? Just in case?
Yep. It's tools, save, quick state, slot 1.
Yeah, so this has been FXBG Pirate Gamers. I I hope this wasn't too boring for you, but I love this kind of stuff.
I think this was kind of cool, like doing a little bit of history in it.
Yeah, there's a lot of information that this game you got to study, and like you said, it's like EK is the kind of guy who would need a piece of paper out.
Oh yeah, I would need to be
write
taking
stuff
notes.
down. And if you had the sextant, it's the cheapest navigational tool you can get. Is the
I mean, I've got a
sextant.
laptop up beside the screen, so I can be looking at an over map.
But I'm talking about the 90s. You didn't have that shit. You had pens and paper, and that was it when I was playing this game. And this is why I love it. And so the only reason I've done so well so far is because I know how to play this game. I've been playing it forever. It's one of my favoriteest games. So, yeah, this has been FXBG Pirate Gamers. Don't remind me to edit that part out. And so, yeah, I'm the Madman, and I love you. I'll see you next week.